What's cracking? It's your boy Ryan out here for another attempt at Picacho Peak. I've attempted this twice before. I think I know the route this time. Not sure I'm going to make it to the top because there's supposed to be some technical climbing and I don't have my ropes. But nonetheless, if you're interested in this hike, I'm going to tell you how to get there and show you where to go. First off, you're going to want to take the road from Yuma to Picatcho State Recreation Area. Now there's a couple different Picachos. This is the one outside of Yuma in California. Picatcho State Recreation Area. It's a dirt road. The conditions are not so great at times. I would recommend having either a four-wheel drive vehicle or at least a high clearance vehicle with decent tires. I'm driving an F-150. It's only two-wheel drive, but I do have Nitto trail grapplers on it, and it is high clearance. So you're going to want to take that road for several miles. You're going to go for quite a ways, and then you're going to come across what's an old like gold mining area, and there will be a chain link fence along the road. Once you get to the chain link fence, you're almost to your turnoff for the Picatcho trailhead. You're going to pass a sign that says Picatcho State Recreation Area 4 miles. Once you hit that sign, you're going to be looking for a couple of washes on your left-hand side. That's right. You're going to be driving up the wash. There's usually just kind of like an embankment of dirt there from, the main road. You just have to kind of jump over it. I wouldn't recommend taking this side road unless you had a four-wheel drive. Like I said, I don't have a four-wheel drive, but I do have really aggressive off-road tires, and I was able to make it in my F-150. But if you're not experienced, you could get stuck. This is not the place you want to get stuck. You can drive up the road if you want to, but you're going to want to turn up one of those two washes. I use the second wash. There will be tire tracks typically on that. You can know people have gone up there before. Once you drive up there, I drove up the second wash. You come to a place where it's impassable. I park the truck there, and that's where the journey begins. All right, so successfully climbed out of the wash there on the right side. If you have questions about how to get to the trailhead, I'm going to put a description down below. It's pretty difficult to find. It's easy to get out here and get lost. I did it the first time. So check out the description below, and I'll explain how to get there so that you don't have to get lost. Now that I'm out here on the trail, you can see Picatcho Peak behind me, right there. I found a road up here. Not sure how you access that road, but I had to drive up the wash and climb out of the canyon to get to it. There are ATV roads out here. I'm just going to follow this ATV road here up towards Picatcho. And the important thing to know is the trail for Picatcho is on the far side of the mesa here on the Picatcho Peak. I would call it a mesa. It looks like a mesa to me. But you're going to want to stay to the left side. There is a trail that you can pick up. It's kind of hard to find, but the key thing is to remember, stay to the left side of the mesa. All right, I've come around on the left side. This is what you're going to be looking for, is this trail that goes right along here, and it's going to go up and around the backside. All right, we're now on the south side of Picatcho. Continue on up the trail. You're going to go right up here, and along the ridge line, and the gully will be on the back side. All right, made it to the ridge line here. Up the trail. We're now on the southwest corner of Picatcho, and that right there is the gully you're going to be going up. All right, I'm now on the back side of Picatcho, and I'm at the gully. This is where you're going to make your ascent, right up here to go to the top. All right, made it to the top of the gully. I would say that was some solid class 3 climbing. I haven't made this far before. I'm not sure where the route is here, so I'm going to do a little route finding, see what it looks like. Right now it looks pretty sketchy to get up over the lip, but I'll find out. All right, so I made it a little farther up here. Look what I find. A ladder. But I gotta be honest, I can feel that anxiety rising. Definitely feeling the altitude and the drop that's right next to me. Let's see how it goes. All right, well, I'm back up here at Picatcho. Made it quite a bit farther this time. Pretty high up here, but I kind of got to a spot here that I'm just not feeling safe about. Would require a leap of faith. Crossed a pretty big drop there. And the one thing I like to remind myself is you always got to come back, and going across looks okay, but coming back looks like it could be trouble. So I'm gonna call it a day. Don't worry, there's a rickety ladder down there to get you down. Perfect. All right, now I just got to go down without plummeting to my death. See you later. Well, obviously I didn't summit Picatcho. Turned around there at that crack, the leap of faith. Just didn't feel safe to do that alone. And going across that and then trying to come back would have been messing with my head real hard. I did find a report online, and it did say that after that there's a spot that it's recommended to use ropes. There's big exposure, and you could slip and fall to your death. So yeah, definitely if you're planning on doing this hike, I would recommend bringing some climbing gear and to have some rock climbing skills, because you wouldn't want to get up there and get in a situation where you're putting yourself at risk. One thing I like to remind myself is if I'm going up something, it's a lot easier to go up when you're climbing than it is to come down. And you may get up, but then if you have to come down, it could make your anxiety go really bad. It would be nice to just be secured, have a rope, and make sure you're doing it safe. I do want to go try this trail again and summit it, but I think I need to bring a buddy and some light rock climbing gear, and it shouldn't be a problem. I was right there close to the summit. I'd say I probably only had just a short distance to go, really. It wasn't much more, but it was a cool area, beautiful views. Even if you don't make it to the top, it's definitely worth going up there and checking it out. There is another spot on the other side of Picatcho that I found on another hike. It's got some cool caves. You could go in there, you could sleep overnight. Super cool spot. Really remote, nobody out there. So I recommend go check it out. It's worth a see. If you have any questions, make sure and ask me those questions in the comments below. I'll try to help you answer them. And if you want a hiking buddy in Picatcho, you can always hit me up. I'm out here in Yuma until August of 2021. Peace out.